Hi, it's Michael, and today I'm reviewing the 10-inch B-Land ring light. It also comes with a clamp that will enable you to hold a phone or two smartphones, possibly a battery pack to power the light, and it's actually got three spring-loaded clamps for that purpose. For the phone holder setup, these will open up to 3 3/8. So my iPhone XR in a case will fit in here, and it holds it pretty well. However, the depth right here isn't a huge amount, and so I have a battery pack. It's up here. Let me just move it down here. So this is a little bit of a fat battery pack, and it doesn't really get held in here, just barely. So it can fall out really easily. So I'm really going to look for a thinner battery pack than this, and that will let me use this light in the field. I don't have to worry about AC power at all. I will tell you right now that the overall quality of this light is marginal, very low quality. The light itself, the actual ring light itself, not including the stand and the clamp and whatever, produces a good amount of light. Right now it is on the lowest setting. It comes with a remote control that is wired, and it has a power button at the bottom and then two buttons to either increase or decrease the brightness. The second from the top button here, this will adjust the color temperature of the light. So right now we have this at the lowest setting, and I'm just going to cycle through the three different color temperatures. So this is color temperature 2, this is color temperature 3, and this is back to the original color temperature that I started with. 1, 2, 3. And right now I'm going to make it brighter, so this is at the lowest setting. It does have 11 different steps of brightness. Now you'll notice I'm wearing glasses. Very shortly you will see a very pronounced circle of light, which is what's going to happen when you are using this with glasses. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll cycle through the colors again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to dim it down to, let's see, that's the lowest. So I'm going to crank it up 2. Glasses on, glasses off. So the ring light itself is fine. I've got it running off a battery pack. I've got the battery pack clipped to the light stand here using the attachments that they give you, and it's just barely being held in. The clamps really aren't deep enough to get a good purchase on my particular battery pack. Now some battery packs are thinner than others, so if you get the right battery pack it will work. And I do like the fact that I can just run this off a battery pack rather than having to plug it into an AC powered USB power supply of some sort. So the ring light I like. Everything else about this is very cheesy. The tripod stand, extremely cheesy, very poor quality. I have fear that the plastic is going to break every time I clamp down the leg extensions. Everything about it is cheap. This is the microphone holder setup. They give you a real cheesy plastic clamp here for holding the microphone, and of course this is adjustable, and then this is the clamp that clamps to the center post of the tripod. If you tighten this too much, this metal deforms. Very low quality stand, and I have had issues with this actually slipping on the center stand itself. Here's the phone holder setup. This is my battery pack. This one's not being utilized. This is my iPhone XR with the case removed. All these knobs, all these are just very cheesy feeling. And the tripod itself is just really, really low quality, especially the crank here. This is all plastic, and I just feel like the thing is going to snap every time I adjust it. And then the clamps for the legs, same thing here. I just feel like these are so cheap and cheesy. And the stand itself is not very stable. It's just very twisty and doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. The ring light itself decent. I like the ring light. The light it produces is pretty good. And as I showed you earlier, this is the remote control here. And then these are the intensity buttons. And you can lower it or raise the intensity in 11 steps. And then the middle button here is the color change. And it has 3 different color temperatures. But all these knob adjustments are very cheesy. I feel like it's going to strip if I over tighten it. And just the whole way this is adjusted is very low quality, and you definitely you get what you pay for in this case. And just moving around here so you can see the other aspects of this. Again, very plasticky. There is a level here. I don't get much use out of that. And just the way this even attaches, it's just sort of, it's just not a secure fit here. It's really frustrating because this was so close to being a really great thing, but at this price point, the quality is lacking severely. I cannot really recommend this unless you are totally on a very, very strict budget. I would definitely upgrade the quality. Having said that, if this were set up in position and didn't have to be moved, or rarely had to be moved, then the breaking of using the various screws and clamps and whatever will be minimized, and therefore you might get some better value out of it. But if this is something you're going to be taking with you, setting it up, breaking it down, adjusting it, whatever, I don't think this would be a great choice for you. That'll be about it for me on this review. This is the B-Land 10-inch ring light, and I'm just giving it a marginal rating. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I would be happy to answer them if I can. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.